Charlotte making a change here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Stewart. The offensive rebound. Inside. And finished off by Stewart.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
That's tipped. And up the court come the Pistons on the break.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Now here's Ball. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Jenkins. No points yet. Here's Stewart. On the wing, Christie. 6 to shoot. Back to Stewart. Hornets with the rebound. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Here's Knipple. Back to Ball. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. To the right side. Fires for three. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 2.
An absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied there.
Now here's Williams. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Green. Down low. Here's Holland. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. They also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Ball outside. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
The D is fully aware of Ball's threat to score. He took advantage of their anxiousness that time.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
And they doubled up Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. Jackson outside. And here's Cunningham. Jackson the screen. For 3, Robinson. Drops in the 3. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Impressive dime by Cunningham. You know, you can tell he really loves sharing the ball, getting his guys going.
To the middle. Here's Duncan. The rebound by Detroit. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Miller. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Detroit on top. They lead by 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
There's the athleticism of Miller on display.
Picked his pocket. Tipped. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And it's the Hornets with the ball. 2-point game. Down low. Here's Duncan. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Duncan's got 10 points in the game.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan doing his thing, being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
Thompson. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. It's good. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And here's Detroit. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Brian, back over to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Full throttle throwdown right there. No soft touch from Miller on that one.
Detroit shooting their first free throw this game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And one unfortunate distinction for the Hornets. Clark, the only NBA team to never win their division.
And to add to that, the second lowest number of playoff appearances after the Pelicans. And, you know, BA, with no immediate postseason prospects, Charlotte fans have to understand this is going to be a process that takes some time.
Good on the bucket. 14 points for him.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Cunningham, no good on the free throw. Looking at the young forward, Brandon Miller. Just how high is this kid's ceiling, Clark?
I think he's got all-star potential. I mean, he's a multifaceted scorer, a really solid rebounder at the wing position, and a good passer. Just a good all-around player who I think is only going to get better and better as time goes on.
Cunningham is doubled. Pass to Jackson. Now Harris. Here's Duncan, defended by Christie. Christie with a steal. Harris's shot is good.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Pass to Duncan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And, Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Detroit shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The free throw drops for Harris.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Here's Jenkins. He's scoreless. Clock at 6. Pass to Robinson. The 3. Stewart. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Charlotte making a change here. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. And here's White. Pass to Knipple. The three is up. Hits a three-pointer. Knipple's got 5 points. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Pistons ahead. They're up by 2. And we're... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul. Ball outside. Pass to Knipple. Ball outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Duncan. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Duncan's got 12 points in just the second half. Cunningham, right side. Jackson outside. Here's Thompson. And he banks in the layup. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Pass to Ball. To the inside. Here's Duncan. The rebound by Jackson. And it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Thompson. Oh, misses the dunk.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a 2-time champion as an assistant clerk.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
Cunningham looking around. From downtown. The rebound by Duncan. Hornets leading by 3. Now Ball. LaMelo driving. Jams it home.
Among the best ball handlers in the league for sure. LaMelo right to the rack.
Thompson outside. Christie. It's money from deep.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And here's Charlotte now. Here's Miller. Stolen by Thompson. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And Detroit making a change here. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Substitution on the floor.
Jackson, right side. Here's Green. Cunningham. Got a hand on it.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
Ball driving inside. Here's Duncan. Shot clock at 5. Another chance. Rebounded by Jackson. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham clear the deck.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
And there's a pick. Ball. Yes, sir, it's good.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Here's Jackson. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Yeah, what composure from Jackson Jr. Not allowing the pressure of the moment to get to him.
Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now Jackson. Cunningham, right side. Cunningham going to work inside.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
Rebounded by Jackson.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Cunningham. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And they doubled up Cunningham. Harris. And the 3 misses. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.